Just kidding, I forgot I have Assault Vest. I tank that. And then Boom Burst should absolutely body. I think Toxtricity is unstoppable right now. Hey champions, it's Chum here, and today we're jumping into our very first Wi-Fi battle on the channel, and I just want to kind of preface for you guys that this is not going to be the most competitive battle you'll see. A lot of my friends are still kind of building up their competitive teams, even myself. I haven't really got proper teams together, I just have specific mons that I've bred. But basically it's going to be a bit of a casual competitive. We're still going to be trying to taking it seriously and not just, you know, dicking around, but we're also not running the best sets possible for our Pokemon or have the most team composition. Either way, we're going to jump into it. I'm going to decide the rules myself. I'm versing my friend Davik, and yeah, it's going to be a fun time. We're going to do a single battle, and I don't think these 20-minute meme rules are going to mess us up. Hopefully they don't. And I'll kind of show you guys my team. I hope I can kind of show you guys. Is this going to work like this? Can I switch to... Ooh, okay, cool. I can switch. Whoops. So basically, what I'm rocking out with is I have... Let's get out the IVs. I have a G-Max Butterfree. Why do I call it Butterfly? It is a Butterfly, but that sounds dumb. But basically, this thing quiver dances and then goes G-Max and kicks some butt. We got our amazing Dragapult, that is a Dragon Dance set, so physically offensive. We have our Toxtricity, which is Assault Vest, obviously special attacker. Basically, the idea is to come in, click Boom Burst, tank a couple of hits from special attack, and just murder them. And if they're weak to electric, then I click Overdrive instead. Then we have Railgun, our Duraludon, who is an absolute unit. He's rocking the most powerful moves he can get. I'm holding Wise Glasses, normally hold Choice Specs, but I felt like Choice Specs, when we're not playing super competitive, is a bit OP. But yeah, basically I'm here to click Steel Beam and Draco Meteor and just end things lives. And then we have our Corviknight, who is a bulk up Roost Brave Bird. Typically I'd have Sub, but for this set it's kind of weirdly mixed, so I have Body Press instead. And then finally we have our Center Scorch, who is Coil, Power Whip, Leech Life, and Fire Lash. A very, very cool Pokemon. Got a Citrus Berry as well. I typically would have our Heavy Duty Boots, but we also agreed no hazards in this battle. So, again, like I said, pretty casually competitive. It's weird. Anyway, that's going to be our team for this. Let's pick it. Let's get going. Of course, our music, Gym Leader music. It's an absolutely amazing track. Let's jump into it. And hopefully Pierce is done. He's not done. We're still waiting on Davik, but once he is ready to go, then we'll jump into it. I feel like it's going to be a fun time. We did a couple of test battles yesterday. And I just want you guys to know, I used my G-Max Butterfree, cleaned up 2 Pokemon. Then he was like, hang on, Charizard's coming out. He sent out Charizard. I max guarded his first turn. Then I put him to sleep with Sleep Powder. And this is full odds accuracy Sleep Powder, not compound eyes. My thing has tinted lens for some sad reason. But basically, I put him to sleep. And then he missed out his last 2 turns of G-Max because he was asleep. It was so broken. Butterfree's amazing. With that being said, I don't know really who I want to start off with. I kind of feel like I can just pick Railgun. Okay, so let's have a look at his Pokemon. So he's got Charizard, Jolteon, Conkeldurr, Carkol. Is that Carkol? No, it's Colossal. Gardevoir, and a Cloyster. So, looking at this, I feel like Toxtricity does work once Jolteon's gone. Until that point, Toxtricity is kind of scared. And I guess I can take 1 hit from Gardevoir with the Assault Vest, but I'm not too sure about that. Who else is kind of ace? Corviknight's got a lot of work to do to kind of come through here, but I believe in him. Center Scorch, not too much. There's not much you can do because there's like Carkol and stuff like that. We got some waters, we got some fire, so we can't really do too much. So it's not a good lead. I feel like I want to try and sweep with Dragapult. That's my plan here. We're just gonna. I think my best lead might potentially be just like, I can't just set up with Butterfree. It's not going to work because he has too many resistances to it. Maybe I just start off with Duraludon and just kill the first thing I see, and then go from there. And I think I want to do that just because I want to start the battle. I want to just click Steel Beam, man. The move is so damn cool, and like, sure, it costs half my health, but it's kind of worth it. It's at the end of the day because it's such a cool looking move. All right, we're ready. We're just gonna lead off. We're gonna be real brain dead. We're just gonna jump in with this thing and send it. Like, it's weird because when you're not playing competitively, we're not gonna be putting up hazards and stuff. It's hard to predict what they're gonna start off with as well. So who knows? We'll see what happens. Hopefully he leads up with something that I can just click Steel Beam on and just end. That's Jolteon is not one of those things, but I think we're fine here. I think we're still fine. We resist the stab, so we might be forced to switch out. In fact, if he does switch out, can I look at the Pokemon? Oh, I can. That's sick. Okay. So he has Jolteon out. He can't touch me because, like, what's he gonna do? Shadow Ball me? Like, he doesn't have any really good moves for that. Maybe he'll Volt Switch out, which he should outspeed me. And if he Volt Switch out, nothing else can take a Steel Beam. So okay, Charizard can take a Steel Beam, and Charizard might be what comes in. I'm just gonna click Draco Meteor and see what happens. I obviously I can switch out myself later if I have to. Let's just click Draco. He goes, okay, he does go for the Volt Switch. That was the right read. The question is, what is he gonna bring in? That did so much damage for resistance. What the hell? Jolteon is way too powerful. If I click Steel Beam, I'd be so close to dead. Because fun fact, Steel Beam doesn't take half of your current HP. I'm pretty sure it takes half of your maximum HP. So like if you lose half health and you fire it off, you just die. So Conkeldurr's a good pick here because obviously he can just body my Steel typing. We'll go for the Draco and he might like we're pretty damn powerful. And it does one shot. Let's go. So probably not an Assault Vest set from my dude. If it was Assault Vest, he definitely would have lived. But I am max special attack, and I do have fucking Wise Glasses. It makes it a little bit stronger, but the follow-up shot is not going to be anywhere near as powerful. Let's see what he brings in. I honestly don't know what maybe Charizard, because he can just G-Max and body me. And if he doesn't bring in Charizard, so if he does bring in Charizard, I kind of have to switch out. And I have to fit it anyway because I've lost half my special attack stat. Maybe I think if he brought out G-Max, I'd stick it. I'd just stay in here and take the hit. Oh, but then he has is it called Wildfire? Whatever the fire thing is, I don't want to deal with that because that is pretty problematic. Let's see what he's deciding. He's taking his time. Okay, Charizard does come out. And I feel like G-Max is coming. And do I just sit here and take it? Like, who else could I bring in? Like, no one can really tank it. No one wants to tank it. And if he does bring up the fire, I can't bring in Butterfree for ages because I can't utilize my Choice Scarf. I can't even G-Max myself and Protect to prevent this thing from happening. So I'm just going to click Thunderbolt and let Duraludon go down. I don't have to save him for anything. Like I already mentioned, I outspeed his Charizard. Doesn't do that would have that could have killed. That could have killed if I wasn't -2 special attack, which is kind of crazy. So he didn't G-Max, which is interesting to me. I really thought he would. And so now that leaves me like pondering. I want to just set this thing up, but I know I can't. Jolteon's still alive, but I think I can go into Eminence. And I just click Boom Burst. And he'll probably switch it into Jolteon. Which obviously I'll kill. Because I can't bring out Dunyoza because I'm obviously weak to, Charizard is not, Charizard's a problem for this team. Like actually a problem. But I think Eminence here. And then we click Boom Burst. Because if I click Overdrive, he's definitely going to switch out into Jolteon. I can click Sludge Wave, but I'm pretty sure Boom Burst is stronger because of my ability. So I'm just going to click Boom Burst. Because I am Punk Rock, which means I do boosted damage on sound-based moves. Let's see. I'm predicting the Jolteon switch. He might not do it. He might go G-Max right here now, which could be a problem. But I mean, Assault Vest, right? It should be okay. We should be fine. I think we'll be alright. Let's see what he does. Alright, so he doesn't switch it out. He stays in, but he doesn't G-Max either. Boom Burst should take out the Charizard. Yeah, no problem. Boom Burst takes it out. Our speedy boy is coming through here. I don't think Pierce's stats are actually 100% maxed. So that might be why I'm outspeeding things when I shouldn't be, but we'll see. If he sends that Jolteon, I think I just click Boom Burst again. I think, like, what else does he have on his team that can handle this? I mean, Gardevoir is a problem. But like I said, I think I leave one hit and I click, what's that move called? I click Sludge Wave, and it should kill Gardevoir. I mean, she is especially tanky, so you never really know. Let's see. Sends out Jolteon. Okay, so he kind of locks me out of my Steel type, my other trap moves. But I still think Boom Burst, like, sends it. Goes for the Shadow Ball. This will do good damage. This will put me in range that Gardevoir might kill me. Just kidding, I forgot I have Assault Vest. I tank that. And then Boom Burst should absolutely body. I think Toxtricity is unstoppable right now. Just like with the tank, he needs to bring in something fast enough and with a physically offensive trait. I think Carkol is a problem. He sends out Gardevoir, which, I mean, okay, so sound-based moves, that's actually a really good ability for this because now my Boom Burst, my Overdrive, all that stuff's weakened. But the thing is, at the end of the day, I'm still clicking Sludge Wave, so I don't think it really matters. But it's just an interesting, like, kind of lock. So we outspeed. Sludge Wave comes through, and it died. It's just gone. Toxtricity is unstoppable right now. Let's go. I think Carkol has been the right switch in the entire time because it is physical. Sorry, I keep saying Carkol, right? I mean Colossal. Because he does have that in the back, and he has something else in the back. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should remember this. I don't know. Part of me wishes I could, like, just hit the screenshot button, open my screenshots, but I don't know if that messes with the internet connection of the game. And what does he have left? Because right now, Toxtricity is just steamroll, which is kind of crazy. Kind of insane. So he has that. He has... What else does he have? Okay, so here comes the Colossal, which I believe is probably threatening enough for me to switch out. Right, like I think... if I go to my moveset... Yeah, pretty much everything's not effective, and Overdrive is definitely not going to kill him. And what's his last Pokemon? His last Pokemon is Cloyster. So I kind of want to save this mon. He's probably going to go for a Fire type. Yeah, the thing is, I might have to sack something off. Let's switch out and hope he doesn't go for a rock type move. That seems crazy, right? That seems kind of crazy. I could bring in Medusa. And we have stab body, not stab. We have sleep rated body press. We're gonna go into our Corviknight just because I want to be able to kind of preserve Toxtricity for the Cloyster, and we'll see what happens. So he goes for Dynamax now, which makes sense. Because it is pretty late game. This could actually lead to the comeback. I want to try and get. If I leave this, I might actually max guard just to stall a little bit. Let's see what happens. I am very uncertain as to what's going to happen right now. Okay, go for the flare. That's what I didn't want to happen. That should kill me. No, we do survive. Okay, so the sun's up, which means the next one's going to do even more damage. I might outspeed this thing. I think I have to kind of stall out the Dynamax. So I'll go for a max guard. I think is this how Gigantamax Corviknight? It might be. I think it is. We're gonna find out, aren't we? It is Gigantamax Corviknight. Let's go. Okay, so basically, I think my plan right now is just to max guard the next heat wave, and the following turn he'll knock me out, and I can potentially outspeed him. I should outspeed him because Corviknight is this Corviknight speed based? No, this is my defensive Corviknight. So I might not outspeed him. So he goes for the Rock Ball, which is funny because that's obviously not the optimal play. If I roosted, I would have tanked the hell out of that. Actually, damn, I should have. I think we just click Max Knuckle. I mean, I can go for this, but like the chance of it succeeding is pretty stupid. Let's go for Max Knuckle. We should outspeed. He has no screens or anything I need to pop with my G-Max Wind Rage. Max Knuckle comes in. There's nothing. Wow. I guess because I'm not offensive. It's body press. This is a body press set. Goes for Max Flare. That will definitely take me out. That's fine though. This card call is actually a problem. I can't believe you just let this thing will sit in the back while Toxtricity rolls half of his team. Okay. Now that's happened, he's gonna go out of D-Max, which means I could potentially go for, what does he have? Rock type, fire type. Like that's what we've seen so far. I think we can go into Dragapult and potentially click D-Dance. Although that Closer probably has Ice Shard. But I just need to get enough damage on this thing so that way, if I just need damage, then maybe I just click Dragon Darts. I just need damage to the point that Toxtricity's Overdrive can kill it. And so I'll just click Dragon Darts. This is what I'm going for right now. This Pokemon's so big. Like look at Dragapult, kind of floating next to something as big as a Colossal. It's called the critical hit. For a second, I thought I was gonna kill him one shot and I was gonna lose my mind. I get the crit. Can he one shot me? It's for Ancient Power. That's not gonna kill me in any universe. Not bad damage. That was also a critical hit. Watch him get the Oni boost too. Okay, I guess I just go for another Dragon Darts, really. I could potentially dance. No, but if I dance and he hits me, then I get killed by, what's his name? I get killed by Closer anyway. So go for another Darts. I love this move. I think it has a really clean animation. Look how cool that is. And it's kind of funky that it shoots two at the same time, but then they both land at different times. But, I mean, each Streepy has a mind of its own, right? That Colossal was definitely a threat. Like, I think demaxing anything makes it a threat. And I think I have very few options to deal with that. I have no good water types on my team, right? If sun's still up, it should be, right? It doesn't look like it, but I think it should be. Like there's some kind of weird 3-turn sun. Do I get killed by an ice shard? I probably do, right? Let's have a look. Is the sun still up? It looks like that's a no. Okay, whatever. Let's go for... I guess we need to click darts, right? I mean, I can switch out, but I want to keep Toxtricity as high HP as possible. And who would I even switch into, right? Like, if I look at my Pokemon... yeah, I can't really use Stardust, and I can't really use Doomdozer against these things. I'm actually in a bad position. I'm in a really bad position. But, it goes for the Ice Shard. I don't think I live this at this HP. I do! Oh my god. I died of my own life fall, but I get damage off first, which is kind of awesome. Not a lot of damage though, because it is close to obviously a physical tank. I wouldn't have even killed if I D-danced. That's insane. So I died of my own life orb. But that lets Toxtricity come in and finish him off, which is insane. This thing is such an ace. Like it's such a powerful Pokemon because of its versatility. It's crazy typing, right? I think the typing is actually really awesome. And I mean, you're about to witness another freaking dope move. I kind of want to click Boombirds again. It should kill. Right? I'm going to click it because it looks like such a cool move. It goes for the Ice Shard. This definitely won't kill me. There's a decent amount. Not enough to kill. And Boomburst should hopefully take the cake. And it does. Let's go, Toxtricity. Absolutely made the Pokemon. That's his last, right? We win? We did win. Let's go. So you guys can see, like, that was definitely a relatively one-sided match because I definitely feel as though I had more powerful Pokemon. My Toxtricity was outspeeding things it shouldn't have. I know I'm max speed and everything, but I think it just came down to stats and the incomplete builds that my friend had. But hopefully in the upcoming videos we'll have more competitive battles. I have a bunch of friends who are in the middle of breeding competitive Pokemon right now, so we should be good. Maybe we'll see double battles in the future as well. Either way, guys, let me know what you thought of this episode. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. Of course, if you guys want to see more, hit that subscribe button also, because I'll be bringing out a bunch more Wi-Fi battles in the future, as well as potentially the online rank system. I don't know if it's called Battle Spot, but I'm going to refer to it as Battle Spot until I actually play it. And then, of course, we're going to be doing raids as well with you guys and with friends. We're going to have some fun content in that sense as well. So I'm really excited for what this game has to offer in terms of multiplayer. And I think we can do a lot of fun stuff in terms of funny videos as well as, you know, subscriber engagement. So it should be a really good time. Either way, I want to thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this awesome battle. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day.